Information overload is not the problem, it's the consequence. What's the biggest cause of failure in this industry? It's information overload, isn't it? So why do so many people suffer from this illusion? What? It's not an illusion, it's a real bloody condition that paralyzes even the most talented individuals? Well, maybe, but I choose to believe information overload is nothing more than a consequence of dabbling. Yes, this is the real problem you need to be taking a closer look at. The dabblers, great name for a music band, are the ones who jump from one opportunity to the next, which inevitably leads to information overload. Get the dabbling sorted and you are almost home and free. So, how the hell do we do that then? I hear you scream. Well, even if you didn't scream, I'm going to tell you anyway. You must understand why you're jumping in the first place. Let's take a look at a scenario for one moment. Monday, sad face 1, you buy a product designed to teach you how to effectively approach affiliate marketing. The product is on your hard drive and you begin the process of going through it on a Monday. The day is not important, it just fits the scenario. 2, you go through the course/product the first day and implement a couple of strategies. Maybe you opened a couple of accounts on affiliate networks. You even have your very own niche picked out with a few popular keywords to boot. Result, you feel like you have put in a good day's work and have made some progress. You'd be right too. Tuesday, sad face 1, you start the next day where you left off and follow along with the instructions given in the program. Today you have built upon the last day and have bought a domain congruent with the new niche/market you plan to take by storm. 2, you buy a hosting plan, transfer your domain, set up a free WordPress website and even customized it to your liking. Phew, another progressive day, you're moving along nicely. Skip to Friday. At this stage of the game, let's assume you have 1, found a niche/market you want to enter, 2, generated a list of keywords you want to target, 3, bought hosting plan and purchased your domain name, 4, transferred your domain to host, set up a website, customized the layout, 5, you have found a few products to promote via the affiliate networks you signed up for, 6, you studied the market for said product, written a couple of articles focusing on the keywords you researched, placed them on your website, pinged them, created RSS feeds, and submitted them to etc., etc., etc. Hot damn, you have made a massive stride in such a short time. You're optimistic and fired up to take it to the next level. The next week you take more action, write more articles and create backlinks through forum posts, blog comments, article directories, and maybe even social bookmarks. You're still in the honeymoon period at this stage, because you are seeing real bloody progress being made. You have went from having nothing to having a website with quality reviews for products you picked out through the networks you joined, focused around the keywords you studied, and you have put in quite a bit of effort creating the backlinks. But what follows is the dabbling effect. The scenario I set out above is pretty basic, but you can change that strategy for many others if you like. But what comes over the next few weeks is where everything goes horribly wrong. The progress you have made over the first couple of weeks has been huge, but the progress you make over the following weeks will inevitably be far, far slower. Why? Because everything you have done previously had an instant gratification reward after completion. Here's how. You chose a niche/market to enter, completed, you found a couple of products to promote, completed, you researched and picked the keywords, completed, you bought a domain name, completed, you bought a hosting plan, completed, you set up website layout, etc., completed, wrote articles, placed on website, completed, all the above have been completed, you feel good about that. You feel like you have accomplished something, and you have. You don't have to do them again, they're completed. Can you see where I'm going with this? No? Okay, this is where I'm going. Everything you now do after the above tasks will not be completed. You will not have that instant gratification so often, which we crave on many levels. Now you just have to build backlinks, create more content, participate in social media sites, write guest posts, etc., etc., etc. Which is ongoing, it doesn't stop, and you are not seeing the results you were getting from the tasks in the beginning. There's more work with less completion. The reason, you have reached a plateau. This is where you put in the same amount of work as you did in the previous couple of weeks, but you see a fraction of the results. It's not that the results won't come, you just can't see them. It's out of your control for the most part, and your focus comes under constant attack from the many other products out there promising an easier path. I hope this sounds obvious to you, because it is the reason why we constantly give up on one strategy and move on to the next. The next one, by the way, will give you the same illusion as the first one. You will begin in leaps and strides and plateau after all the instant gratification tasks are out of the way. Your progress will be stifled and you lose that all-important momentum, focus and motivation. If you stop and think about what I'm saying, you can see that at the beginning of any new strategy, there will always be the honeymoon stage where you get a reward for your efforts. The reward is the completion of tasks. After all of these set and forget type of tasks are out of the way, it's a fight to keep motivated when no immediate results or rewards are coming your way, at least not quick enough anyway. You begin to question whether this strategy is worth the effort. You begin to doubt how to avoid this. First thing to get straight in your head is that you can't avoid hitting a plateau. It's an inevitability. Your focus from the beginning should be to get the basics out of the way first and then really understand that the work begins only after that initial honeymoon period. Expect that progress comes in leaps and bounds in the beginning and that you will hit a wall at some point along the way that will test your resolve. You must expect to face tough times. You must push through when you hit that wall, and most importantly, you must see your project through to the very end. Plateaus are like levels. Each one you progress through will bring you that much closer to your end goal. Most give up and jump to another method/strategy at the very first one. They never stick with it and they look for the next strategy that gives them that instant gratification feeling all over again, until they hit the plateau again after a couple of weeks, jump to another opportunity, and never move forward. Final thought: next time you take a strategy on board, set yourself a target for reevaluation. Don't wander off the path, and make sure you put your heart and soul into it from the beginning right on through to the end date you set. When you, and you will, notice your progress diminishing and you're not seeing the results you want from your efforts immediately, keep focused and know that you are on a plateau that you must see through no matter what. Consistent action will compound over time. Even at times when you are seeing little results from your daily efforts, believe that this work will eventually reap the benefits. You can't keep at something with focus and a dogged determination and not see results. They'll come. They will. You should monitor your progress and tweak your tactics here and there, but you must keep moving forward. You will get to where you need to be once you realize your resolve and focused attention is going to be tested along the way.